Wait. That's better. Well, guys, guess what? I just got something really awesome. It is called the Nintendo 3DS. You see that? Yeah, that's the screen. Yeah, that's the screen that you see the reflection of. It's reflective. Now, I'm going to be introducing this to you guys, and I just got this today. And at GameStop, I was able to trade in almost, like, about maybe 2/3 of all of the gaming things that I have, including one of my DS Lites and a charger, and my DSi with the charger. I also traded in like maybe 3 or 4 DS games, maybe like 5 Wii games, a GameCube game, like and I think maybe 1 or 2 Game Boy Advance games, and I also traded in 2 Game Boy Advance systems. So, and I was able to put that towards lowering the price of the 3DS. And that is going to be stopping after April 3rd. So, just my advice is get the price down as much as you can with trading in games that you do not want. And what's really cool about the 3DS is that it's 3D. Yeah, reflection. Yeah. Also, you'll notice that the upper screen is a little bit wider than the touch screen, and that has been made so that it is easier to view the 3D mode. And there is also an inside camera like there is on the DSi, except it's not down here, it's up here now. And also on the outside you have 2 cameras which enable 3D pictures. What's also really cool is that you can play games in 3D. You see the game slot, there's a little space on the left, and if the game is operable in 3D, it will fill that space. And obviously this is a stylus. Wireless is this little black thingy right here. We've got the L and R buttons and stuff like that. And here, right over here, is basically where you can control the wireless settings. But not only that, but you can change the depth of the 3D mode. Like right now, when it's all the way down, it's off. When it's all the way up, it's the deepest it can go. So I'm going to keep it off for now. Another thing is that the home, start, and select buttons have been moved below the touch screen. So you can see that right there. Of course, it looks a little backwards, I think. I think it looks a little backwards, but I think, you know what, I'm going to fix that. Yeah, hopefully when I post this video it would have been, oh wait a second. No, I can't do it. Crap. Oh well, it's backwards. This is the select, this is the home, this is the start. Power button has been moved down here. Same thing with the letter pads. You see, they added in a little joystick here. Basically it just slides over its little circle, and the directional pad, or the D-pad, has been moved down below it. So, and these are optional. However, in some games, when you're on a menu, you use the D-pad to scroll through it. So let's turn it on. By the way, I'm giving credit to Nintendo because this is awesome. Right now, I have Super Mario 64 in right now. Super Mario 64 DS. This little icon up here is basically a picture of what it is. And I do have a 3D game, but it's not with me. Now you can change this with the 3D mode. Wait, over here? Yes. So I don't know if that shows up on the camera. Let's see. I don't know if that's showing up. Oh, you can see it's doubled a little bit. Yeah. Anyway. It's basically the same thing as a DSi, except, whoops, wrong way. Except, you have a 3DS menu, just like you have a DSi menu. You scroll through it, you've got the pictures, you got music. Now, another thing about the 3DS is that it has Mii's, like it does on the Wii. And on the Wii, you can create Mii's, but what's cool about here is that you can take a picture of yourself, and it will determine your face for you. And then you can make minor edits to it, or major edits, or whatever, whatever you want to do when you make a Mii. And then here's the Mii Plaza. This you need a special card for, which I do not have. I do not know where to get those. But apparently it's an AR game card. Apparently you look at the card while you hold the 3DS in front of the card, and you can basically just play games with it. Like, things can pop out of the card, and yeah, so that's basically it with that. There's this I have no idea about, so I'm not going to get into detail with that. This is an activity log, which is basically counting your steps, things like that. Basically where you go, how long you've been going there, whatever. This is download play, and system settings. Now, the sad thing about the 3DS is it does not have PictoChat, which I really loved. But luckily, I still do have another DS Lite that I paid for with my own money. And yeah, I paid for it, and I already said that. Yeah. So I just keep that secretly. I keep it for action replay, which is cheat codes. On some games, like, I use this. You gotta be really careful with the action replay, though. It sometimes freezes the game. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it ruins the game. Luckily, like, there's maybe a 10% chance that it won't work. 10 or 15%. So just be careful, because yeah, that's kind of a little dangerous, and you could ruin your DS. And I guess that's why they never made an action replay for the 3DS. Well, partly, that's only part of it, but yeah, and the other part is that yeah, I mean, they just came out, so it's kind of hard to configure the technology to put cheat codes into games. Yeah. So anyway, when you power off, you get two options when you power off. You just push the button, and first you want to hit the home button if you're in the middle of a program. You hit the home button, and if you want to leave it as it is, then you want to hit the power button, and you want to say sleep mode. That's the one on top. See, it's a little backwards. Okay, sleep mode. And or you can do power off. I know it's backwards, but I can't fix that, because then I have to do the entire video all over again. So that's unfortunate. So right now I'm gonna hit power off. And then it turns off. And then you'll know it's off when the little green light that was right next to the 3D little switch thing. There's a little green light next to it that says 3D. That means it's on. When it's off, then that turns off. And there's also you know how on a DSi or DSi XL or DS Lite or even original DS, the little light that indicated that it was charging or if it was on was up here, and now they're down here. Also, wireless is the wireless switch is over here next to the 3D pad, and the volume control is just like it is on the original, or the DS Lite. And there's also, and right next to that is an SD card slot. Now when you get a 3DS, it will come with a 2 GB SD card already loaded into it, so you don't have to worry about getting one. And that's basically it with the 3DS. Hi. I'm making a video. Sorry about that. And that's pretty much it, so I'll see you later. Bye.